Hello, welcome to the stream. We're gonna work today on Godot. I know that I've been having a lot of mistakes here and there, so we're gonna put like the VR chat character. We're gonna edit the game and we're gonna try to find out what is wrong with it. This is like the final. We're gonna put like a Twitter type of thing here. That's what I forgot. I am gonna do like we're gonna stream a little bit of the Twitter, so ran, ramen, rah, raindrops, race, radiate, radical, radio, raft, rage, rail, rain, race, ready. One word, ramen. Okay. A lot of people are hungry. What's a TV show that has one that has more one word title? Knight Rider. Does that count as a single word? This is my favorite car in Jurassic Park. The little the fucking. Would you will do something randomly hand you this? Literally, or. California fires. Can we not have a fire for 1 year? Is it too much to ask? Yeah. No. I'll start Van Helsing. The last movie you watch is Van Helsing? If you get this... What? Between, it was StarCraft, SimCity 2000, Doom, and Half-Life. It was mostly Doom in the 90s. It was until SimCity 2000. Oh my god, that was... Oh look, the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, I don't remember those guys. Anyway, we're gonna put something on the very top. We're gonna say would that I'm let's do some more streaming of the game jam. Pirate software. Nope, this doesn't go to Pirate Software. Okay. Game Jam. Pirate Jam. Not even that. Okay, so we're gonna do like streaming of the Game Jam. Develop games. Yeah, why not? So... Hey, config! Oh, it's comfy here, and yeah, there you go. I checked your video. Seems like you're new in Kick and streaming a lot, and still not affiliated and partnered yet. I got a proposal for you. I'll share your stream to a Kick community for you to hit 1,000 followers, and you can earn less than $1,000 per streaming. Enable your sub button. Add me on Discord. Are you interested? No, nobody's interested. Actually, it's not illegal in Kick, but go fuck yourself, JX. And yeah. See, that's the thing. The reason why I'm streaming here is because or I stream on live streaming is because it's not that I want followers. It's like, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. It just come and watch the fucking stream. That's all I want. Don't like offer me like 1,000 followers. By the way, fucking fake ones. Yeah, butt clicking farming. Oh, fuck that. Fuck this homie, dude. I stream a lot, sure. I just like showing what I do, that's all. You can go to my YouTube and figure out how many live streams that I make. You can go to live and you can see all the live streams. They're public. I reported his sorry ass. Please do. Fucking... Yeah. Please do. I don't care for people like this. Sorry, JetX. The reason why I will report stuff or people like you is because we cannot grow. You say 1,000 followers, but who is actually fucking coming in? Nah, dude, go fuck yourself. He's already left. Oh yeah, it's so fucking awesome. I reported. Oh, since you left, dude. Nah, I'm gonna fucking report you. Yeah, and please write your message. Botting. Fucking was like, not harassing, but fucking, just a bot. Ads, commercials, offer. Advertisement, click farming. There we go. Advertise, yeah. Advertisement, click farming. Yeah. Report. Go fuck yourself. There you go. Report it. Thank you for coming, JetX. Enjoy your stay. What the fuck? I'm happy. Finally, I pay attention to Kick. Holy shit! I'm being. No. Hey. Let's actually go like, just follow this channel. Oh god. Oh, somebody said hello. Hey, hi Joe. Hey, Ice Kitsune. By the way, okay, there's like an announcement that I'm gonna make real fast before I continue. I'm making this stream. This might be my final stream on the game jam. So whatever it goes, it goes. Also, I'm gonna be early because tomorrow I have early work for some strange reason. I was supposed to be off, but I'm gonna have like a really tremendous day tomorrow. So, and actually a strange timing too. So that's interesting. But anyhow, I'm gonna be here making shit, you know. Well, hopefully if it goes well. Yeah. This is why I says like final part maybe, you know. So it's been fucking hard like to actually make the stuff here. So we're gonna go and put this together, and I'm gonna go to my this thing. We're just gonna go like, I'm not gonna be disturbed today, sorry. We're gonna go to world and green screen, I guess, because that usually works when I usually show. So I'm just go invite. Yay. So let's actually break it down and put like what I'm actually doing. I'm gonna put some music non-stop. We need chill lo-fi. There we go. Hey. How about that? July 20 to August 4. What is that? Summer Parallel Central? What the fuck is this? Okay. So I'm gonna check out stuff. Oh god, I haven't sent it. So yes, I'm live. Promotions. Pseudokid is also doing shit. So bugs or not bugs, fuck it. This might be sounding stupid. It's a risk move, but this is my first game, so let's do it. We're gonna put it on Twitter so people can go like, Funky Joe, oh my god. Let's make more bots, you know? Oh, no, we go like that. Yes, discard. Oh, well, okay. Doing the game jam maybe the final streams of the game jam. Come and watch. Come and don't come. Fuck. I think I should buy a Build PC case sponsored by the Team Lasco. Yes! Yes! Hi. I am watching deers ram their bodies into building windows and against glass related things. Oh fuck, dude. God damn, dude. Don't come yet. That sounds so horrible. And watch. Oh my god. Game dev. Got that. Stream. Yeah. And we're gonna go, like, put this. Yeah, what's up? All while Chicano Kanoko plays. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so we have like that, and also on YouTube, and also at Kick. So come on, Kick streamers. Yes, you jumping. All right. So what is config saying? The only thing cooling the entire gaming rig is a $20 Lasco box fan. Fuck. Just a huge Lasco, just one of those huge Lasco fans. What the fuck, dude? Yep, yeah, that's something crazy. By the way, config is on Cake. He's on the Cake part of the stream, and yeah, and if you JetX, if you're still here, I fucking reported your ass. Don't do shit like that, please. Because to hell with Noctua and their $35 120mm fans. Why? What the fuck? What they Noctua did this time? You didn't like the pizza shit? Just Lasco shit? And it sounds like an industrial place on the computer. Yes, somebody, okay, yeah, in, well, it's not a surprise, but in Kick, there was like this guy that at the beginning of the stream is like, I see that you're streaming a lot, and he followed immediately, and he told me that shit, and then just left, and I go like, you didn't fucking type that, you just like took a fucking second and just typed that thing. It's like, you can follow me on this number, and I go like, nope, you're getting blocked. And I'm gonna report the guy, and I reported the guy. The reason is because he's actually wanted to go like, oh, I can send you 1,000 followers if you just get like a $5,000, and I go like, for subscriptions and shit like that? Fuck, come on, dude. Like, this is like clickbot, whatever the fuck. Yeah, he was acting like a jackass. Config reported him. So yay. I don't know if you can see me. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm working this area. I'll show you what was the problem. So we go here, and it seems to work fine. And if I go like this, tickle. Okay, interesting. So it's like it goes to the animation to the. Is that? Please tell me that's a problem. Please tell me that's a problem. Okay, position. Animate to position. So we are in the aiming state. And it's global position. Motion. Please tell me I'm doing this right. Car UI. Split offset. This. Okay, I'm gonna check the fucking files and So yeah, that was like a jackass on that was like somebody was like, I'm gonna be dumb and I'm gonna do like a stupid thing here on the on Kick and just go like, why not? It's wait. A man's e-waste is another man's e-waste. I like that. John Bringas is it's a guy who makes he makes like streams of like putting Steam Deck on or Steam OS on machines that are foreign, like an Xbox, which is actually kind of cool. I think that's awesome. Oh, config is here. Potatoes, banana. I love this. Oh, this music. Oh yeah, this thing. Fuck, that takes me back. That takes me back. Oh, that was so awesome. Actually, I had somebody yesterday, I think Rickley was actually having like lots of fun with it. So I'm gonna do the clay thing. Slay the Spire clone that. There we go. What is everybody saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember even having the disc long ago. I had that. Yeah. That's a cool song from a okay. Lasco and Omni ask Lasco. I don't know who Mummy Mako is, but they're not getting their friend request accepted. Ooh, I don't know who's Mummy Mako. Who's Mummy Mako? Somebody just shitting on Discord? Who's Mummy Mako? Mako. Yeah. Oh god, we have like 2, 3. Nathan Smith is here. Hi. I really wish they return back to those days where they did shit on PS1. You know something I want to do? You remind me of something, Ice-Kitsune. In the early days of YouTube or whatever, I wanted to do like a video and pretending that you're flipping onto the screens, and whenever you're flipping the screens, you see on the background of the disc, or I mean the boxes. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you the thing that I'm talking about. It's okay, so we're gonna do this real fast, and it's like demo disc. There you go. The official PlayStation discs. There you go. This is what I was talking about.
So
it's just
today I'm going to do something.
No, fuck you. I wanna without the commentary. I need something like. So. Hold on, let me put the music off because sounds cool. So hi everybody, hi. So I was thinking of making a video. Real name is, oh god, That's a Fox Gaming. Apparently on your server. Desert Fox Gaming. Okay, we have to check that out on my server. Hold on. Who's this guy? Desert? There's somebody called Desert on my channel? Hold on. Oops, wrong place. Let's go to members. Because this is kind of important. Hold on. And wait. So we're gonna put like something like in demo disc 10, and it's Lasto. I remember those. So we're gonna go to members, sticker roles overview. Okay, sticker server integrations. What is a fucking member? There we go, members. And Desert. Who interesting? I don't know who that is. So that's the thing. What? Oh, what? You know, I played Jersey Devil before, right? Did I have? I used to play the demo for Blasto 2. Oh yeah. Okay, I think he stops and then it shows up and he's loading again, and no, we don't want that. It is like really like way like 17 or something, like the later versions. No, it's not the magazine. It's like the demo discs, some shit like that. Because these are the PlayStation magazine demo. There you go, the sampler ones. These are the ones that I'm talking about. The sampler ones. Is this the one I'm talking about? Yeah. So we're gonna go to PlayStation 9. Oh god, I remember that shit. Medieval, yes. Oh yeah, this was the thing. Listen to the song. That was a fucking thing back then. It was like, let's put a techno on it, and come on. This is a work in progress demo only. Stay tuned for the final blah blah blah. There you go. Metal and techno music. Yeah, it was metal and techno. That was it. That was like the whole thing. It was like, okay, let me see if I can go like a little bit further. Come on, something. Just give me some. There we go. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Hold on.
The video games.
Check this out. So they're gonna start showing this. That's what I wanted to show. It just flips these boxes, and you have like yeah, there we go. Instead of just like increasing size, it just flips. Those panels, remember those panels? I wanted to do some shit like that. I was like, yeah, I know the panels were part of that I had for you. Yeah. So yeah, those things that they twist, I want to do it like in a video, an actual video. Hold on, let me see what it actually says. Something. Config is like physically cheating on a PS1. If you want to, it doesn't work, but and then it will not work. But I remember like you have 2 videos, but everything was like demos. And I remember that I had like the Armored Core one, this one, the Armored Core, and the Papa Rapper. I know this is like Lara Croft, but I just like watched the demo and I got pissed off at the demo. And my cousins were just like about fucking soccer and football, and they have like, you know, NFL and shit like that. And it was boring. That's how I found about Tomba from demo discs. The first time thing that I heard about Metal Gear Solid is through actually demo discs myself. I also found out about a Tel Concerto. What is Tel Concerto? Hold on. It sounds familiar. By demo disc is how I found like Croc. This thing?
Iron Giant?
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna turn off this because we have to continue the game, and I'm gonna work on the game. But this is like holy awesome times, you know. I was talking to I have this friend Psycho Dad on VR chat.
Welcome to this.
And he was explaining me how actually remember these movies, and there was a specific movie that I remember that my cousins showed me. It's called like, see, this is broken. Okay, they sent me this like thing called they sent me the movie called The Flying Guillotine. Mittelbier sold. yes, we have to do a Mittelbier sold. Oh god. Mittelbier sold. We have Mittelbier sold. Anybody Mittelbier sold? That's kind of an interesting one. So I'm gonna check out if I have the wrong fucking code. And it's use the version of the PlayStation. Oh, fuck off. Okay. So I'm gonna do got that. Okay. Mastodon. Oh, he has a Mastodon, this guy. The Godot Game Lab. So this is a project files. And oh, okay, we have a Kenny's Dungeon Ansett, Tiny Dungeon Ansett. Ben for Heartbreak he originally started working on this project. He gave me permission, inspiration, also great ideas for this tutorial. I'm gonna ask this guys. Oh god, it has a fucking copyright. Oh, it is like okay, so I have like permissions. I'm looking at the license and I have permissions. Let me read this whole thing before I do any stupid shit. Okay, this permission I have to put the MIT license. Okay. I have to put that straight up, so that's good to know. I'm happy to read fucking shit. So what's up? Metal Beer Sold. So we're still on YouTube? Okay, so we have... What is funny is that if you were able to push triangle or one of the other buttons in combination, then you will get a secret trailers or demos. Yeah, it was like a combination, right? That was fun. That was actually legitimately fun. Hold on. So let's see what was a problem. So it says here, click, dragging, tickle. Okay, animate to position is not something that's working. So I'm gonna go to the files. We're gonna go to here.
card UI's state.
I'm doing the aiming thing, and we just have to try shit, and it was like, there we go. This is the one that is like tutorial. Deck builder tutorial. So enemies, global scenes. We have card UI. So we have the aiming one, and we have to look at the card states. There we go, aiming state. So yeah, parent dot global position plus offset that is 02, then is card UI. Okay, so that goes to new state, enter. It doesn't like that, so it says not existing function. So we have to, but it says new state right here. Okay, init card UI. Do we have like initial state, enter? If initial state, then current state equal the initial state. So if we go to new state, is equal card state, states 2. So if not new state, return. If current state, exit. New state, current state equals new state. That's the thing. Transition requested emit card state base state. Okay. But that's unreleased. So we have to go here and we have to go to release state. Yeah, it is literally transition emit requested card state base. Okay. So card state machine on input event. Animate to position. That's a problem. So that's what we're missing. Maybe actually I'm missing something of this.
Machine. Then in the
That is card selector. So we go to selector. Wait. Card selector. So it goes events.
process function. If we're not in the middle of a targeting process, we can return because we don't need to do anything. We can say that the card target selector is sleeping in that case.
Oh, this
but
is so
if
hot.
we are targeting, then we need to update the area 2D's position to the mouse position and calculate the current points for the card arcs line 2D. For this, we'll have a local function called getPoints. The getPoints function returns an array of vector 2's. First of all, we define
It's an array. Yes.
an empty array for the points.
That is the stuff that is working. Cool.
And then set it on the start vectors, arc points, and easing function to and we return from this. We got this straight which into first is x in the arc, and it signal with a non-single target.
So we have to go card is out. Cubic. There's like a number, 2 points, float equals float, return 1, pal, whatever. Okay, on card aim, card UI, both, if not card, single target. Okay, So we have to look at the aiming state, and we're gonna go card states, we're gonna go aiming. So we're gonna go to the aiming state, aiming position. Falls, hey, what's up? I'm going to the bed, sleep, so good night. Hey, have a good one. Hugs and many crazy things. So thank you very much for coming by. So metal beer sold. Yes, this is gonna be boring if I'm just gonna work this out. So I'm gonna go non-existent function and animated position in base. Control car UI. So we have to go to control. So it's okay. So position in base. Control car UI. Where is a control? Card state. So that's what it doesn't exist. Card state machine, card state machine, card state machine. Okay. Targets array node. Control UI. So right here it doesn't exist. So we have to go to the car UI. And so we have to go here. We have to go car UI. So okay, state machine arrays. Label, cost, texture icon. So we have to go all the way to mouse centered. Position function animate to position. So we're gonna save it there. Cool. Tween property. Okay. So we're gonna stop it right here. Ooh, okay. Advance. See, little by little, we're checking the bugs. Ooh! Tickle, tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, hold on. So let's play again. And we go. Okay. So we're gonna have like on base dictionary. 3. Out of bounds get index 3 on base dictionary. On base. State machine. Okay, so it says out of bounds get index 3 on base. Dictionary. Do we have a specific one that is like a dictionary? Card attributes. Export bar, string type, target, bull, single enemy. Okay, that's Okay. Mm-hmm. Cardio I2. So it's on cardio. It's on the battle and it's cardio I2. It's on the cardio I. Yep, this is not that. So, okay. So we're gonna go card state machine, right? State. Okay, that makes no sense. Am I reading this right? It's actually on input. Let's save all this. Let's see. So this works and it goes back. And it gets stuck there. But if I go like this and I go up and it destroys it automatically. Let me see if anybody says join us. No, not right now. Sorry. So let's see if anybody's talking to the chat or something like that. Oh, yes, I know who it is. This is gonna... So it's on the dragging part. At the moment that I touch... See, this is what I mean. The moment that I touch this... But we're gonna go to battle. Yes. The moment that we touch this... The background. There's something on the background. Okay, so we're gonna skip. Okay. Says out of bounds, get index 3 on base. The game is so large that I don't know if I have a dictionary type of thing. It says on the card state. Card states like that, states... Let me see. Is this the thing problem? Nope, that's not it. Because it says expire new state, states. And if no new state, blah blah blah, it goes to the current state, exit. New state, blah blah blah, current state, new state, so this is what it says, card state itself. Is that... Nope. That's coma. Yes. Now node. Dragon. I don't want to go through the whole thing again. But it's actually just some ghosts. So let's see if it works right now. He's not animating. Whenever he goes back to animate, it's like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. This is the problem. It says new, if not new state is returned. Let's go to card state machine and let's see what is actually that problem. So we're gonna go card UI, card states, guys, card aiming, release, dragging, card state machine. I don't know. I'll copy the line. I think it will be the same. It is the same. Okay, so we have a problem here. We have a genuine problem. So if I go like that, it says card states too. Oh god. Because I'm selecting it. Wait a minute. It says a new card states and it's it's getting too complicated for me. Tickle. So okay, so the moment that I showed on the state, okay, dragging. So we have to go to dragging state. If single targeted, on input event. I'm gonna copy the lines of this and just go on the variation of this guy. Okay, so it's not that. It's not that. That's on state machine. But the state machine is on the card UI. And it's 23 or something like that on input. Yeah. Then after that is here. This card UI. So. Ooh. Card UI. Okay, so we have to go to input. It checks out. Okay, I remember that the selected Okay, let's check out something. Is that the problem? It is a problem. So here. That's the thing, it says aiming and I tickle, but then I cannot do shit. Right? Like, see, whatever I click says tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Alright, so. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit. I hate doing this, but oh man, what's cracking? Metal Gear Solid. We have Metal Gear Solid. And I do something dumb, but just. And there's no fucking sound. Oh, it's I think the first one, it doesn't sound. The second one. It just says fucking. Oh, I hate this. Well, it doesn't work, so, you know. I'm gonna resort to actually something kinda stupid or crazy, but I'm like, okay, so, problem is, okay, so,
something really messed up happened, and we set the monitoring and to the card we passed on to this signal. And similarly, we need to handle the card name ended event. And so when the card name has ended, we set that the current exited signals be working. First we check if we have a current card and in the middle of the targeting process.
There we go. So we have on, hold on, that says card target selector. Card target selector. It's right there. What the fuck?
And similarly, we are not enemy from card to the double click green eye and save. Should be able to start aiming. And you can see with the visible collision shapes debug option enabled that this 4x4 small area gets dragged around. And if I release it over the crab enemy, you can see that we no longer target the card drop area itself when we release this.
Okay. So he puts on the output. So I want to see the output. Tree aiming. It's aiming on. Okay. In the constants, the drag minimum threshold stat card state GD is like the dictionary size 5. So Y says out of bounds get index 3 on base dictionary on the. It was aiming. So aiming has to be something that is like fucking it up. So we have to look at the aiming one. Aiming. Okay. So there's a constant. Okay, battle. So we have to get battle background 1. Let me see if actually I did fuck it up on the very first one or the second one.
Welcome to the Slay the Spire over damage tends to on an original area. Expect you to need a lot of this out of the way. Effective lines of code, and the longest script is only 111 lines. And a battle is project and is ready. Then we can delete the default Godot icon because we have our own. So let's select icon.svg, hit delete and remove it.
Okay, and the second one is...
It gets released. Hi, I'm Adam. The targeted in their base state in our hand. If I hover over the card and left click once, it goes to this dragging state. And I can drag the card over the card drop area, and if I click again with the left mouse.
So it's still on the other one.
Welcome to the Slay the Spire clone in Godot. So if we check advanced settings, we can override this with window width override and window height override to something like 1280 by 720. Okay, we can close the project settings for now. So with everything set up, we can finally start creating the battle scene. As you can see, we have clicked it, execute, drag it, so you can see of this either. So we can click on this lock icon to lock it in its place. And one final thing I want to do is to dim this image a bit, because it's quite bright. It will be hard to differentiate between the characters and the background. So let's go to visibility, modulate, and pick a darker color. Something like, it looks like indefined. You can see that we also take the pivot offset into consideration. So let's open up, click on the card in the difference. Just right and all text here. And that's for the order is making nice node. You go to add an error. So make him right, but we name the battle for the card drop area as layer 2 because this is a card drop area.
So card drop area, and that's in layer 2, right?
But for the mask, layer 1 is fine because it targets the card target selector layer. Also, we have this yellow warning sign again because we haven't added a collision shape. Could start dragging the handles to make sure it covers the portion of the screen or the game screen we want, but we can be more precise if we want to. So if we click this click on it, and again click half of it, I think, to see that it fits the holes. So add a new canvas layer. Click on this and rename it, and under top of the game it's something explicit and all D like and update to the but insert something but one job.
Okay, we already know that.
I need to go and for this click on attach script with type date and pointing. First of all, expand the font isn't when we reference all the cover parameter, then explain the edit with the inside.
Okay, let's go to the card state. Card state. Okay, I'm gonna check out the script. Card state. State, okay. Everything checks out here. So
Hide the state script, each state, bound state script, and finally, state variable do have start G active current state. The on mouse, or we check if we have a current state.
So card state machine. event. Event.
Or not. And finally, we tackle the transition from one state to another. The first thing we need to check if
current state, there we go. If current state, there we go.
From state and the current state is equal or not.
This is when we start actually fucking it up.
States are mismatching, then something really messed up happened, and we need to immediately return from this function. After that, we store a
Fuck, I'll be right back. Metal Gear sold. I mean, yeah, Metal Gear sold. Be right back. I'm back. I'm gonna be like a little bit quiet like usual and just like doing my thing, so don't worry about it. And yeah, so I'm gonna check out why is this a problem.
A reference to the new state from our dictionary of states. If for some reason
I hate when it does that.
and finally we can enter the new state and set the current state. We can have an e times the card base state, card b things, or to keep things consistent. So let's go in.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I got it correctly. So I'm gonna go to that. So I made global scenes and it's car UI, car state machine, car UI, right? Cars. Okay. Card states, card state. Perfect. Okay.
Let's call base state.
So we're gonna go card state, card base state. Okay.
And also one thing, we need to state class we created earlier. Forget to reach for and the release state should be the released. And for the card state machine, the root node, we need to assign an initial state. So if we click on assign, you can see that all the card.
So we're gonna go to Godot and we're gonna check out the card state. So we go card. Wait, is it actually that the problem? let's go. Well, it's on 2, so let's go first. We're gonna save it. We're gonna try this again. And so this has to be this. This one filter. Alright. I'm gonna clear the chat just for looks good, you know. But I'm just like wondering what the fuck. Is it too chill? We have to put some funk music here. Funk. There it is, music. Nope, nope. Funk, future, like funky, funk mix. Oh. Please, it's not song reels. Oh fuck no. Future funk. There we go. Hold on, everybody. Okay, never mind. I'm here. Oh, cool. Hey, fuck Fractal Squirrel? Hey, thank you very much for Fractal Squirrel. Really? Right now? Yesterday. Oh, Fractal Squirrel. Oh, thank you. Damn, good. Thanks. Thank you. And then, boom. Okay. See, look, this is when it's stuck. But I want this to play. So we're gonna play it, and it's supposed to be no. It's that no. Okay. Why is it not actually animated? I'm noticing that it's not playing. See, this is supposed to be moving. Okay.
You are now listening to E.T.
And it's playing. So if I pause it, but if I play it, All right. Right here is frame. It's playing. You can see it right here is playing. So if I go here, it's not playing. Dragging and you're just aiming. And that's okay, but it's oh, it goes to aiming, but it gets stuck. So all right, so let me see that again. So okay, that doesn't work. Play. So if I go here, there you go, misc. Okay, in the car UI 2, it says new state. And the car states to the outer bands. But if I go to battle, so it's not the background. The background is like first. Okay, I'm gonna go to the extra length and say this. We're gonna go Godot out of bounds index 3 dictionary base. Well, let's go like that and says out of bounds get index archive. So it says writing then it closes. This is my code. Get question bb code text equals enter questions keywords chosen blah 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 enter. I have some questions is a dictionary. Alright, the result is keys is an array, hence the array oriented error. This is my directory array. I declare this as mark question dictionary to what? Oh, and it doesn't exist anymore. So got that out of okay. So there's something about out of bounds and okay, I'll show what it is. Well, I just needed that to be there and it's no problem. So it says bar new state states 2. Then it says bar states, it goes to here and 26. It says transition requested emit. So of card state aiming. Aiming is good. And current state on input event. So I think I'm doing this wrong. So let's pretend for a second that we take this off. So let's stop it and Okay, yeah. I'm starting to noticing a problem here. So this is the problem. So this code is the problem, this part of the code. So it goes to card state Amy. Aiming is correct. What the fuck? Okay, the error is okay. Single card UI card is single targeted. The local variable single target is never used in the block, but is intended. Prefix is underscore single targeted. So we have to go to the dragon state and check out like what the fuck is happening there. So right here we have to go to the dragon state. We have to go okay. So we have like a single targeted. There you go. So what if we copy this whole thing so the local variable is like single targeted. It's declared but never used in the block. So we have to check out the targeted one. Okay, so we have to go like so it's like
Should click on the plus sign and we'll start targeting for the card target selector.tsc and enemies and pixel on the like the card target. That's so next up we'll add the card arc the enemies layer because we can see in the general purpose root node the card target selectors folder. So for adding for define the end value. Let's points from for the get is a camp. So here to slate, make sure to set the layer on layer 2. So this will mean that the card as a that's all the setup we need for the card target selector. That's how we can instantiate this card arc scene. That's all the setup we need for the card in the battles. And click on and search for card targets organized to is cheap and to read. We have the card state machine and the so if you think about it and take a look at the scene tree, we have the card state machine and the card target selector, and we need to establish.
okay, this is my problem. Mine doesn't look like that. So that was a problem. If I go to battle, collision, enemy, yeah, and it's after hand. It was like after hand, color, state, drop point, detector, card, state machine. So we have here where's card point detector? So it has to be a card UI type of thing. It says battle, then it's card selector. So, hold on. Hand. Okay, so God damn it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 954 followers. We still have 6 more to go. 6 to go, so we have 1,000 followers. That's kind of impressive. Well, let's work it out. And
state machine and the card target selected. And we could detect battles that ignore simple act. Size. These are not card target. And all the other items. For now, we as parameter to load class name attached and the card, and click on this open in editor icon to open the card UI scene. Select the card state machine, hit Ctrl A or the plus sign and add a new node. Double click and rename this to card aiming state. Go to the correct folder, card states, and rename this to card aiming state.
this is the one that
And fire demo was to enter of the card any area to make sure that the onset of the hand. And to do this, we'll need a bunch of new stuff. So for example, we need to have access to the current parent.
we fixed that.
The card was the event while starting to the and one is below the snapback threshold we defined on the top as a boost. If we somehow picks up this input event and also go to the release state. And that's all there is to it for the aiming state itself. Save this.
So we have to go to the aiming state and so the error is like the local variable single targeted. So that's dragging. The aiming is not a problem. So we have to go to the dragging state. Section in single targeted. Okay, so we're gonna go Single targeted. Is that it? Nope. I'm gonna do something here. Is on function? Yeah, it's function. Function. Local variable. No, it's not function. So func single target pass. Is that it? Nope. That's not it. So the error is that one. So the error it's not used. So if I So we'll stop it there and we just play it. It just keeps sending me to the state. I don't have time anymore. And it's a huge bug. What the fuck am I gonna do? I don't like how this works because there's too much complication things. You know, this is what I'm gonna ask for people to help. So for the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to if single targeted. We just go to the aiming. And we're gonna stop and we're gonna play. Okay. So that works. Alright. So in the state machine, it's new state and new state. Fuck, I just wanna... I wish it wasn't this fucking complicated, because I don't know where it goes for. Everything code is right. Did I step something stupid? Let's go if I did something stupid. So we're gonna go. Okay, I have a suspicion on card selector. Okay, let's work with that one. So the card stage wasn't there, so where's card selector come from? It's on the scenes. So we're gonna go here. Oh no, Wrong one. We go here. We go scenes and card selector, and this is what I was actually working on. All right, yeah. Oh my god, I grabbed one of the most complicated shit ever. And this is the thing, I don't see like the animations of like actually one or two things. Oh my god. No, it is correct. We're gonna go to arc points 8, okay. UI, connected, flood, void, is not targeting. What was the state machine that is actually just goes into the released? So we're gonna go like this. Oh, it's return. If not return. So yeah, it doesn't. No, this doesn't work. Okay. We're gonna save this. And default, yeah. I don't know if I can. I will call this animation. What is it that when you're static but idle? That's the thing. So okay, so what it says that it says tickle. Pasted, clicked. Released. Okay. Tickle. So if play we can go true. We're gonna put it like that. Let's see what happens there. Alright. So we're gonna go false. Play. We're gonna go true. Oh, false. If not card targets is empty, true. Well, okay, so it says nothing. Okay, play card for targets. Card targets. Yeah, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna copy this. I'm gonna press it here. We're gonna. So. Okay. This is not sending it to back to the. Oh, okay. So it says, play this ball. Bull. Anybody? Anybody? Oh my god, it's your viewers. Your viewers, fuck, dude. Okay. Tickle, tickle, tickle. All the tickles. GUI and input on the center. Center state. So click, dragging, aiming, base state. This is what I want. If action, press left mouse. Global mouse position. Clicked. So when it's clicked, dragging and released. So we have to go to the release state. So if not card UI, target is empty. Play true. Function enter avoid if it's tickle. Then right here it's dragging, click. If anything is most motions like clicked. I release hold on, let me. So if I go like right here and that is just aiming, right? But if I play like this, it says goes back to aiming. No. Okay. I really don't like what I'm doing right now. So, okay. Oh my god. Oh, we have. Oh god, we have only fake ones. Yep, fucking fake ones. Oh, that's why. That's a fair progress. Yep. I like this picture. Somebody. Okay, this is funny. I like it that it's just this picture. Yeah. If you're old enough, you know what what it means. I'm gonna send this to config. It would be beautiful. So I'm sending this to config in potatoes. I'm gonna go to memes and put them on memes. Why not? 1-inch cushioning, fully adjustable, 100mm driver, removable cable, open back design, Bluetooth 5.0. Oh no! Oh boy. There you go. Yay! Anyhow, so the states are so my aiming is what we have the problem with. That's the problem. So I'm gonna get off of Twitter and just gonna check out what the problem is. So we're gonna go.
And if we go back to the 2D view, let's not forget to set up this aiming state in the editor as well. Because if you remember, we need to set the state this node represents. So if we go ahead and select the card.
Okay. So let's see if we go to the battle, we have an inspector, and we just have like state, release, dragging, aiming state. Yep. Please tell me that's the problem. Tell me. Oh, now I have to find there we go. So the single targeted is something like that, so we have to go here Is that? That was a problem. Well, it's kinda... That was one of the problems. Oh my god, that was a problem. That was the whole thing. I have to just... Okay, that was one of the problems. We still have transition in mid card state aiming. Are we doing something stupid?
Hi, I'm Adam. Welcome back.
We're gonna
to
watch the
Game.
whole thing.
In this video, we'll take a look at single targeted cards. First, let's see how they work in Slay the Spire. So if I start dragging this card to the card play area, two things happen. The card pops to the center of this snap attack.
Okay, hold on everybody. I'm hearing something. Hold on. I'm back. Uh. I don't feel good. Okay, let's do it. So check it out. It's good times, you know? So, yeah. Alright. So, I'm gonna... So we have fractal squirrel on the yeah. So you know. Okay, let's check it out.
And
This.
the last one is a non-single targeted defend card. So if I start to drag this over, I can drag it around, right click to cancel the movement, and if I release it somewhere, it's
So, ooh. So when I was thinking, it was like here. So whenever I played, so it says see how it just becomes Amy, and if I release it on the bottom, it just becomes automatic there. So what we have to do is check out what the fuck is happening there. And because I think I'm making a mistake somewhere in the line,
says play card for targets card of area,
like I usually
just
do.
before. But for these two cards, if I start dragging them, I can release here or cancel out with right click. It behaves the same way. But if I start to drag it over the card of area, it animates to the center of the hand, and we display this little arc.
Yeah.
And just to show you, we can also do, if I start open up the project with file. Let's select the root folder in the file system doc, right click, create new, and create a new folder. Is inherit from. So what's up with the two types of power and animation, namely type and the different that here equal to the we can add.
So this is a part that I'm gonna check out. So in the new folder, single enemy, single enemy, single enemy, perfect. So that's the thing. Yeah. So there you go. It's single targeted. There you go. That's the connection. That was the whole thing. So we're gonna save it here. We're gonna save it, and we're just gonna go into. So far we got it right. It says on the res it's card. Okay. And this is boom. So it's the only font that I have so far. So oops. So let's see if okay, so $13 Seahawk. Oh, he's live. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. So let's see what it says the video. Oh, come on.
Single enemy or not. And that's it for the card script. Okay, so we have the script ready, but this script is not attached to any nodes in the game whatsoever. So how do we use this? Well, if we go back to the file system doc, that's where we can add, delete and create new resources. So let's select the root folder, right click and create a new folder again. And let's call this characters select this new folder and add the new folder. Let's call this the warrior, for example.
Okay.
Create new, but this time we'll create a new resource.
Let's create
And if you
resource.
search for card, you should see that because we defined this custom class name for the script. So we can add a new card, and let's call this warrior ox attack. And if we expand the folder, you can see that we created our first card, which is a resource on the file in the file system. And again, create a new resource, a new card, and this one can be warrior block.
Okay.
Save
I remember those resources.
And to edit the resources, we can double click on them and go to the inspector doc on the right side. And you can see that this export group card attributes is appearing here, right? So we can expand this group and we have 3 properties we can edit. So for the warrior X attack, the ID can be the same, warrior underscore X underscore attack. The type.
Interesting. Did I miss that shit? So if we go to characters, just go warrior, cards. No, this is attack. This is like defend. No, the will attack. That's defend. So yeah, we did it right. So
Is attack, that's fine, but the target, this will be our single targeted spell. So let's change this to single enemy. And also double click on the block card, expand card attributes, call this warrior block. This will be a defend kind of spell, and the
There we go.
target should be south. Let's press Ctrl S to save everything.
So, hold on. So let me go here. Single enemy. Alright.
And that's all the setup we really need for now. Editing Adam here. So one thing I realized that for the types I used attack, defend and power as the 3 possible kinds of cards. And if we're really nitpicking, there's no such thing in Slay the Spire as defend cards because they're called skills. So if you really want to keep the terminology used in Slay the Spire, you can change this to skill. It doesn't really matter that much, I think, but for perfectionists, I realized that this should be skill, not defend. Okay, so if you want to, you can change this, and everything should work as expected still.
Well, I guess.
Okay, so now we have our card resources ready to go, and we already added 2 specific cards.
Is that why it's a problem? This? There you go, skill, there you go.
Cards, the X attack and the block. The question is, who needs to have access to these resources in the project? Well, the card UI definitely does, right? Because if you think about it, the cards
I hate that it does that. Oh boy.
as expected still. Okay, so now we have our card resources ready to go, and we already added 2 specific cards, the X attack and the block. The question is, who needs to have access to these resources in the project? Well, the card UI definitely does, right? Because if you think about it, the cards displayed in our hands should know which card they belong to.
Okay.
Especially for the aiming state, right? Because it depends on the kind of targeting we have,
Shut up.
whether we should go into the aiming state or not.
Shut up.
The cards displayed in our hands should know which card they belong to, especially for the aiming state, right? Because it depends on the kind of targeting we have, whether we should go into the aiming state or not. So let's go to the card UI script. We need to add an export variable called card with the type of card, of course. If you save this script and go back to 2D mode and select one of the card UIs, you can see that we have this new property popped up called card and it's empty. So what we can do is we can select the first card.
Okay, so we did that. We went to the cards, and if we go to the card UI, go here, card war axe, there you go. And the card UI second, ooh. Ooh, we're gonna go to skill. Card UI 3 is power. So this is single enemy. We'll put it all enemies. You know. So that was the problem.
Cards, for example, and drag and drop the axe attack to them, and for the last one we can use the block. So we have the first two cards will be single targeted attack cards in our hand, and the last card will be a non-single targeted defend card in our hand. Before implementing the aiming system, we'll add a mock enemy to this scene. So we have something about areas that we can control.
I added
and we have the one of the characters. So I think a better way to do this in this case is to, there you can see that the like, and he looks perfectly enemy. Collision, masks and layers. If we go get selector, something more meaningful, we can call this.
So the enemy is on the second one.
This enemy and collapse the enemy, the canvas layer and all the keyboard, the game attack, release this, the aim up as well, and these are attack cards, but we haven't implemented the aiming yet. So no matter if the on the plus side, these two cards. Just
okay, this is
go back to scene selection is perfect. Let's save this scene. Called card target selector. And we can also add, which is looking to make a new area 2D now. So let's go back to the area 2D.
So this is a part that we're actually working on something out that is collision shape and just the area 2D. This is on card selector. And that's the area, and we have to go to the 2D. So fucking minimal. Okay, 4 pixels, holy crap, okay. So let's go and check it out.
By default, we won't be using this. We only need to turn this on when we start aiming with the card. So we can turn both monitoring and monitorable off. And under collision, we'll have...
So that's the thing. If we go out here... Hold on. That's the thing. This goes right here. And we're gonna save it because, oh my god, is that what I'm actually making all these mistakes? Okay. I wanna go to the my enemy. Yes, frame 0. Well, let's see how it goes. Okay, the aiming works. If I click it back, like right here, it goes back. If I click it, right click, it goes back. That's pretty cool. Okay, so if I go like this, tickle. See? So, oh, it doesn't work, it just works on one. Okay. So tickle is there. I like when I change it, just like going, oh, let's put it just tickle instead of it says aiming, but okay.
This on the card target selector layer, because this is used to select the card target. But for the mask, we'll use layer 3, the enemies layer, because that's who we're looking for in the case of single targeted cards. Okay, we can save this scene. So next up, we'll add the card arc visual. And this will be a separate scene on itself, so let's click on the plus sign. And this time we won't be using any of the 3 general purpose root nodes, but rather an SCN is fine, because it belongs to the card targets. And we need highlighted icons, points, but you can see that this is so and before creating the curve for this line,
So this is a card arc. We're gonna save it there. Oh, that was a real sneeze. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay. So something interesting happening there, but okay.
and let's update the mean value, so it won't be too thin either, to something like 0.2, and then we can add the points. So let's begin thin, and let's now.
Okay. Okay. So yes, yes, okay.
We need to instantiate the card arc here. So let's select the root node, the card target selector node, and before we instantiate the arc, let's think about this for a second. Because if we go back to the battle scene, you can see that we have the cards here, and we want the arc to be displayed over everything. And if you remember, the battle UI is a canvas layer on itself, and it is on layer 1. So here, to make sure that the arc will be rendered on top of everything, we can add a new canvas layer as a child node. And make sure to set the layer on layer 2. So this will mean that the card arc
So canvas layer is on, yeah.
itself will be rendered on top of everything else in the game. And as a child to the canvas layer, arc, let's think about this for a second.
Oh,
So
come
if we go
on,
back to the battle
man.
scene, you can see that we have the cards here. And we want the arc to be displayed over top to make sure that the arc will be rendered on top of the card arc its child to the canvas layer node itself. We can instantiate this card arc scene. That's all the setup we need for the card target selector. After completing the card target selector, we can instantiate it in the battle scene. So let's switch over to the battle scene. Select the root node, the battle node, and click on the Instantiate Child Scene button or press Ctrl-Shift-A and search for Card Target Selector. Let's open that scene, and just as before, to keep things organized, we'll drag and drop this over the UI layer. But now we find ourselves in a pickle a little bit, because we need to establish communication between the Card Target Selector and the card UI's state machine. And to reach for the, if you have the card state machine to be lead to the card UI signals, card target. Like, why would the aiming is started or not? Use an event class, which is the event bus is just for one specific state, the event bus to emit the notification, and we connect the other node who cares of it and the card target selector themselves together. Also create event bus that the cards events bubbling do for this. Create the event bus, we go to the file system doc and create a new folder under the root folder, and if we can see this one, double click this to edit it, and we can delete all the auto generated code. And as the
so we go to events. We have to go global events and open. Now, this is when it gets kind of crazy. So
project grows, we'll have a lot of different game events or signals here, but for now we really just need two for the dragging mechanic. So we'll call these card related events as a group of signals, and we'll have a card aim started signal and the card aim ended signal, and we pass the card UI nodes as parameters so we can get access to them from the card target selector node. Let's save this script, and don't forget to register it as an auto load in Godot. So to do this, we need to go to project settings, auto load, and click on this folder icon. Go to global events, open the script. We'll have a node name, a class name attached to this. Events is perfectly fine. Click on add and make sure that the enable checkbox is on, and we can close the project settings. And that's really all there is to creating an event bus. Next up, we can implement the card aiming mechanic finally. We'll do this in 3 steps. First of all, we should add the new aiming state to the state machine. So let's go back to 2D mode and click on this open in editor icon to open the card UI scene. Select the card state machine, hit Ctrl A or the plus sign and add a new node. Double click and rename this to card aiming state. Attach a new script to this, just like we did before. Go to
and this is a crazy one.
Card states and rename this to card aiming state. And as you can remember, we need to make sure that it inherits from the card state class. Create this new script, and we can delete all the auto generated code. So how do we handle the aiming state? First of all, we define a constant, and I call this mouse-wise snapback threshold, which is in pixels. If you remember the Slay the Spire demo, if you move the mouse all the way down to the bottom of the screen while aiming, it cancels the movement. And we'll check if the mouse position is below this threshold or not, and if it is below, then we cancel the movement. Okay, so what do we need to do when we enter the aiming state? Well, first of all, we do the usual. We set a debugging color and text to see that we entered in.
So, no. I'm gonna put the tongue out so it's like I'm thinking. And right here, we go to the aiming state. This is aiming. So, when I'm aiming, it gets into purple, right? Okay. So that's okay.
Aiming mode, but also we need to clear the targets array of the card UI. Why? Well, because if we enter the aiming state, it doesn't matter if we had any previous targets, for example the card of area or not, we need to clear this area to make sure that the only targets we can have while aiming are enemies. Then we calculate the offset for the card because we need to animate it to the center of the hand. And to do this, we'll need a bunch of new stuff. So for example, we need to have access to the current parent of the card UI, which we haven't defined yet in the card UI class, but we'll do. And also we need to create a function for the card UI which animates it or pins it to the center of the hand. And also we can set the monitoring property of the drop point detector to false, because when we are in the aiming state, we don't really care about moving the card over the card of area.
Okay.
Actually, we want to turn this off so we don't get false targets, because the card of area for the single targeted spell is not a valid target, right?
Fuck.
So we need to turn this off. And if you remember, that's why we needed to turn this back on when we enter the click state, when we start to interact with the card. Then we use the event bus, because we arrive at the point where we did everything we need.
Okay, see, that's the thing. I remember saying about something about so it doesn't have this right there. That's interesting. Hold on. This close at positioning. Drop point detector. Monitoring false. Hey. Ooga booga. Hello. I am. All right. Okay. Let's go here.
To enter this aiming state. So then we can notify the event bus that, hey, you should fire this signal card aim.
So here. No, started. That emit. That card. Slash UI.
Start, and we can override the exit function, by the way. But this time when we exit the state, we can say that the card aim has ended. So we can again ask the event bus to fire this signal, and the aiming itself happens on.
Okay, so I'm gonna check this out real quick. Okay, we have a new problem. Monitor up equals I saw that bull thing. Oh. Yeah. So bar player. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, so we're gonna work the events thing.
The input callback function. So first of all, we define two flags, one for the mouse motion and one for checking if the mouse position is below the snapback threshold we defined on the top as a constant. And then we check if we move the mouse and the mouse is at the bottom, or if we press the right mouse button to cancel out the movement, because both of these mean that we should immediately head back to the base state. Else, if we somehow finish the aiming process, meaning release the left mouse button or press the left mouse button,
I do not
again,
understand any of
we
this
can
shit.
set the input on the viewport as handled to make sure that no one else picks up this input event, and also go to the release state. And that's all there is
None
to
of it.
for the aiming state itself. Save this script, and if we go back to the 2D view, let's not forget to set up this aiming state in the editor as well, because if you remember, we need to set the state this node represents. So if we go ahead and select the card aiming state, we need to change this to aiming. Okay, now let's save this scene, and that's step 1 complete. Step 2.
Well, whatever it is, I fixed it, so... There you go, monitorable. Right? Anyway, so it goes back, which wait, that fixed a lot of things now. Oh fuck. I'm drinking, I drank a little bit of alcohol so I can go to sleep a little bit, because I'm gonna sleep a little bit later. This is gonna be like a short type of thing. Okay. So it's not a completed game. We have to move on the next thing, so. Which is... Well, I'm gonna check out the game jam thing. So game is like pirate software. Game jam. So this is a game jam 15. It takes 1 day and 8 hours. Okay, the rules. So, no teams more than 5 people, game design documents, your submission might run in the browser. So, if you need to leave, let your team know in advance. Yeah, do not attempt to sabotage other teams, nope. Be critical of each other, no AI generated, nope. No pornographic, no illicit drugs, you can only use assets you have commercial license support, which this competes with it. Some asset packs only allow non-commercial use. Make sure you know licensing limits for anything you use. Yes. The intention is you for build your own stuff and learn from it. Yes. Don't overthink this and try to find a way around it. Just make things. The game jam is a flex personal skill, not a personal wallet. Safarod. Okay, so we got to the TTOS. So the service is what each website blah, 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 for. I might read this tomorrow, but I don't wanna go. So the game design document, I have one. Alright, so okay. I know I have the document here, so it's like open office. Do I have LibreOffice on this computer? Yes, I have it on the writer. So we're gonna work it out on the writer, and but we have to upload it not PDF, just Google document. So how can I make it a Google document? Google. Yes, I don't use the Google document. So how can I save it? I'm gonna share it. First of all, I'm gonna okay. So this is what I'm working. It's like okay, so we make it on untitled, but it's like inspiration is like, is this mass flux? Okay, Snakebird. So the inspiration will be Slay of the Spire. Slay Spire. So let's see what I did there wrong. So we're gonna go. Well, I don't want that. So we're gonna go Snakebird or something like that and say. Okay. So Slay of the Spire provides ingenuity for player to control characters by cards that are limited on, so let's say that they're limited on points to achieve okay, Slay the Spire provides immunity for the player to control characters by cards. There are limited cards that control, or rather control play cards, control cards in terms like a card game I like that it tells like is okay, so it's like Slay the Spire provides immunity for the player to control cards and turn like role playing game, was like RPGs. RPG stands for yeah. Control cards and role playing of role playing cards of role playing the cards provide points and yeah for the player to so I'm gonna copy one of these and I'm gonna go here, cards playing, there you go. And role playing characters. The cards provide points to the player for the battle. At the screen. You know? The battle, the bad guys. Okay, so yeah, right, like to the screen, bad guys. I don't need like the screen thing, so you know. So let's see what it's like Slay the Spire. How it's explained. So deck builder Craft a unique deck. There you go. Craft a unique deck. I'm gonna use this code. So for all these we so craft a unique deck. Encounter bizarre creatures. Discover relics of immense power. Immense power. And slay the spire. So we delete all these. Man, I'm so imaginative. Fuck. Of immense power. Encounter bizarre. So that's one of the things. Also, well, yeah. Player's experience. If I can do it on the future for Steam Deck, but I'm not gonna release it on. I don't think I will be able to do it on like in. Let's start with the PC thing. You know, like so far it's PC. I don't have levels right now. Maybe 5 levels. We'll do 5 levels. I don't know, something like that. Okay, I'm back. I decided to grab the most complicated game that I can think of and try to make it into the game jam. I'll tell you what. Okay, IFSX. Follow the music. Yes. Sprite, no. I'm using Godot. What is the version that we have? Help. Search help about Godot. And so I'm gonna write this. So I'm using Godot engine version 4.2.2 stable version, and I'm using Pixelorama for the graphics. Music effects, stuff like that. Yeah. Puzzle? No, it's not a puzzle. This is like a card deck game. So what's up? What's cracking? Who's? Huh? Hey, what's up? I personally would love if I will ask devs if they want their games added to the compilation demo for everything. Yes. I know some I know for real that when you actually make work like this, the most professional ones, they do the demo type of thing. Because I'm gonna show you this on Steam. They usually, okay, if I come up with a game that it has a demo games with the PlayStation Underground style to it, it will be nostalgic, but also be able to add more games to be aware. But, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so, for example, okay, for the PlayStation thing that I was designed, you see, you have the design of, like, I'm gonna do like a paint type of thing, so you'll see better what I'm trying to say. Oh my God, it's white. Come on, where is there you go. So we're gonna grab a brush, and I'm gonna put it on green so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, in the PlayStation era, the only way that you can show up something, you will have to do like a kind of a demo record. So the demo that is like technically was when those games were coming out. For example, I was happy to tell you that in 1998, this was December 1988, they released a demo slash the whole game, but they released a demo so you can actually have a little feel of it, of Metal Gear Solid, the PlayStation 1. So the demo that I'm talking about is like, I think it's like the second demo that of Pizza Hut, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're gonna grab this, and I'll put your video. Oh, come on. And I'm not gonna eliminate that, so I'm gonna make a new tab, YouTube, and we're gonna add PlayStation Pizza Hut demo disc. There we go. So the second demo for I just want to see this one. So the pizza demo 1, demo 2, okay. So
holiday gift list.
Okay, no, it doesn't look like that. It's more like, yeah, this. Okay.
Push your puzzle set stuff on your holiday gift list.
It is almost looks like this, but that was like a Metal Gear Solid type of thing. So No, it's not like that. So, there you go. There we go. This is a PlayStation that look that I wanted to show you. This is a 1998. It was Gran Turismo, Metal Gear Solid, and Crash Warp, the third one that they had, and all, of course they have Medieval and Tomb Raider 3. These usually suck. Well, this one suck a lot because you couldn't actually go more or whatever, and it won't say what the hell we did. Medieval, it was actually a good demo. Gran Turismo is like just driving 2-3 tracks. You only have like 3 cars, and you can drive like 2 cars or 3 cars, and you can drive just only 3 places. Uncontrollable piece of crap or whatever. But at the time, the only problem, it was limited. You have to put it on the CD, so it was kind of limited that you can show stuff like that. What you're asking is like, it's interesting though, because you can say, hey Steam, why you don't do this thing that you go like in the boxes and you play around with how you can link directly to the boxes. That could be interesting. You can put like a website and you can replicate that. You just have to ask for permissions. That's the only problem. It's like you have to ask for permissions for the developers, and you will have to ask individually every developer about it. Yeah, I used to have the Pizza Hut basketball when I was a kid. I still have the CD, the Pizza Hut CD. If I could come up with a game and the demo has with PlayStation Underground style to it, it will be nostalgic, but also will be more games that to be aware. This is a cool thing about it today. You can actually go into nostalgic type of thing. The only problem that I will say about this, the only problem that you will have today is the copyright. PlayStation is still a thing. You see, PlayStation is of course it has put by Sony, but that's the thing. You will have to go into talk about you will have to ask for permission. This is a problem. I know that it sounds stupid, but sometimes you will have like developers that they separated, or you will have to ask for developers. And I was thinking like the old ones. No, but the old ones have obviously separated, or stuff has happened. For example, Tommy Tallarico is like in this big trouble that is, I don't know if it's still going into that kind of a thing that was like, oh, I made a new product, a new toy, and they were talking about Edward Jim, bringing back Edward Jim. You know, that game that is not working for anybody. But this is interesting. I'm gonna show you this. I want to show you this. In Itch.io, there's a competition that is happening more often than ever, and it's Game Boy games on Itch.io, or Itch.io, or Itch.io, whatever you want to call it. So let me go to Itch. Is that Itch? Yeah, that's not Itch.io, right? Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. So I was writing it wrong. So if you go to the game jams and you go like Game Boy Game Jam. So these are game jam versions. So you have this. Oh, it's a Unity. Well, it's a Game Boy, but you have like stuff like this. Oh, okay, so you press A. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. So, okay, that's Unity, but I want to show you. Let's see if this is, yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the thing. There's like games like this, Chicken Magic Orchids. It's actually a retro game jar too. It was made entirely between July 2nd and July 11th. I don't care for that. Full game now being released. The game is in the page on the original game jam demo. The full really significantly improved that is every single way. You can find the finished version right here. The jam version information. Take control of Chico, the chubby chicken chipmunk, as he explores magical worlds to build up his stash and jam walnuts in winter, or whatever. It's actually explained the game jam. Now the interesting part about it is like if you go to the download, it says Chico's Zip, but it's chip tune and it's Game Boy, literally Game Boy. So you have to connect the Game Boy, Game Boy emulator, so you can play this game. That's the cool part about it. I've been watching a lot of people coming back to actually do like games that they're like they're doing games that are old and classical and retro, and your style will be very interesting. Well, of course, I wouldn't rip Berbatarium, or would I be doing a similar style? They ended up shutting down PlayStation Underground years ago, so it should be possible to have something like it. Yes, that's the thing about the Underground thing. It was always like one of the things, like, it wasn't entirely fault of actually shutting it down. Also internet exploded. We're talking about the internet, and it's like, why the fuck I'm gonna spend time to actually play the game when I can go to the precisely you can go to Steam and you go like, oh well, I'm gonna play this game on Steam, you know. So when you actually have those kind of situations, you go, okay, for example, I can go and right now I was checking this game. I like this game. I have read about it. It's based on Dwarf Fortress. This is called Capsule Cud. And oh look, I can search about it. I already added on my playlist, on my list. So I go to store, and you go like, oh look, all the demos that I can check immediately. Now this is just, of course, another type of style, another type of thing, but it's exactly what you're saying. So what if I actually combine the demos and talk about it? For example, I will say that you're trying to do exactly the same thing that Steam is doing, and that's the thing. It's like, are you gonna put a launcher in? Because also I like that. But for example, something that is actually, like how Blockbuster developed because dissolved it because they were become primitive and could not adapt. Exactly. So that's another thing. I was talking about this with a couple friends. I was like, how Suncoast, Blockbuster, Atari fucking games and shit like that. And I was talking with this wonderful guy. His name is Psycho Dad. He's on VR chat, but he actually pointed out something very, very interesting. There's a world on VR chat that you become 2D. Now, it's highly limited, but that was an interesting aspect to it because you could play the game. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go directly to my my game. If VR chat can actually show up, I will be very, very happy. Okay, so I'm gonna show you VR chat because I'm in VR chat, but I'm like in I'm disturbed. There we go. Psycho Sliders. So I don't know who that is. Psycho Sliders or because this is okay. So okay. I get notifications about like stuff like that, but I'm gonna go to the worlds and I'm gonna show you that is it actually showing? Come on, play fucking games. There you go. So now okay. Let's go to my worlds. I'm gonna go to the recently visited. There's some Neo worlds. This one. So we're gonna go on a new instance, and I'm gonna go to embed only, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So this is very important. This is very interesting that you asked for that because it will be nostalgic. Something that, for example, something that I'm doing, and if you pay attention to my stream, the first thing is like I put an Amiga type of thing. For example, look, this is a game. I'm gonna turn off the oh, it's turned off. So you come to this place, and I go like, well, you come to here, and you see the computer, and you just go play. So when you click play, now I'm in 2D. So you go respect all your fellow players no matter what, and the worlds. Now this was a real thing back in the day that the worlds was like this. So look at that. It's just a zany screen. The thing, I cannot zoom in or zoom out, but I'm talking and you can see my mouth moving when I'm talking, but you can hear everybody else if you actually invite people. So I'm gonna try something here. Let's try somebody cool. So I'm I'm gonna put that I'm streaming because I don't want to go and. Oh my god, he's like streamer mode. There we go. So now let's check out the socials. So there's Angel Wolf, somebody who talks a lot. I don't know, called Husky Danny Bear. Danny Bear, I'm gonna send an invite. I don't know. So that's a cool thing. So yeah, like how Blockbuster dissolved. Oh wait, there's somebody else's. Hi, hello. Wait, what happened? I had like a some sound. Wait, did it work? Oh, okay. Maybe there was like a new thing. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, check this out. So, and it gets even better. Like, let's go to. No. There's a black cat. And you can go here. What was the thing? Like. Oh, there you go. Maps. You can go to the worlds and you can have the black cat. So we can drop a portal and just like VR chat, and it's a VR chat in the VR chat. So you just go through the portal like you will go to the portal. And somebody replicated the black cat on 2D. Now the interesting part is like, who made the Shiba? But it's my Shiba, my colors of the Shiba. Now, and it gets better. I can get any character that I want. So, for example, I want to be an otter. Now it's the otter. Like, let me see if it doesn't have expressions. I don't think so. I'm gonna be Good Morning Vietnam. So, that is crazy. Yeah. So. And it gets better. Oh, I don't have the expressions. So, no, I don't have the expressions. So, when you... Oh, wait. No, I don't... Ah, well. And it gets better. Look, if you go over here, you can see a mirror. Even that the mirror is wrongly placed. Ha. So, no expressions. We cannot do most of the graphics, but look at that. It's on the functional world. Look, there's a... And you can click on this and it honks. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's honking. Hold on, let me actually put the sound so you can hear it. So you see, you have those kind of things, and you can go around, and if you're talking, it goes just away. If you go away, things like that. So you go like, damn, and it gets better. Look, we can. I'm gonna show you another part of the world. Oh, it's not escape. It's this one. We're gonna go to the snow, and we're gonna go to the world. You can do a lot of things. I can hear it. Yay! So, and this gets better. Like, is this a place that is like you enter? No, we have to go to the slides. Like, there's actually snowy slides, and you go this way. There's at least it's not the penguin from Mario 64. I think there's slides. I think you go inside of the room or whatever, and you find slides. So this is pretty cool. Like, you enter. I think I don't remember this place. Let me see if because there's only 6 of this. Yes, Arctic, Black Cat. And all of these, what is cool about it is that all of these are real. I mean, if you go to VR chat and you go to the regular, you can find these are the oh wait, is this the way? No, what was it? The mountains were like this way? No. Oh, there we go. And you grab that and you just go like into the in this specific one, you just go right here, you click here, join, and then you can play, start race, and check it out. And I can move, and it's like wee, oh, wee, whoom, 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 oh, wait, wee, tung, wee. You can jump, like I don't know what was like the jump, like WW or something like that, but there we go. I'm of the end. So that was pretty cool when actually they showed me the world, and I was like, I like that. I like that. I need to speed which disc has a Tumba real quick. Oh, at all. I found it. Oh, cool. So that's the thing. When you're working on this kind of stuff. Oh God, I forgot that it doesn't have the tongue. Like, it spews out of the mouth, but it's like that, and it just gets stuck like that. But let me see something. I wanna go to that world again. I wanna check out something. For instance, I'm gonna do it like invite. I'm gonna join, and I'm gonna do like an expression. I will try to do an expression. So. Hi everybody. So the thing about it is that you're actually putting something nostalgic, which is good. It is good. It is the problem that you have to deal with is that you have to I guess you have to put the what made it interesting, you know. And this is something interesting we were talking about actually. I noticed, like, I want to show you this. I really want to show you that how this is kind of crazy, but I'll show you something kind of interesting right now. So when I said about games and demos, look at that. It's pages. All of them are Game Boy Advance or Game Boy stuff. Look at that. How many stuff that you can actually put on? It's like 6 per like fucking row. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. 9 rows of 6. 9 times 6. You know? Fucking 54. So that's the cool thing about this world. Is like you can go like, yep, don't be bully, and you just go wee, and you can click on stuff and it will send you there. I wish I can do it like if this is green and it was like StarCraft. Now there's a thing that I can go in expressions and oh, it doesn't have the expression. No, it doesn't have the expressions. But it also is like an overlay, because you go like, well, how about I want to make it bigger, so you just go. My real height kind of a thing right now. There you go, I'm 190 meters. So something like 180 or something like that. I'm like, give it or take from here. But it's that small. So expressions, but I don't have like the point here. It doesn't make expressions, which is like the horrible part. But you can go into but it's so advanced. Look at that. Like you can click on characters and you can go like, you can go to places. It's a super advanced type of like thing, you know. So I see why people kinda love these type of things. Like, I can see why. Dude. Oh, cool. Oh, I cannot go outside. Okay. So. Ooh. There's more shit everywhere. And there's a mirror. There you go. So I'm gonna go to the world that I was back in the very original thing, and so that's interesting, isn't it? So stuff like that, I'm always like interested on shit like that. So I'm trying to figure out on Godot. I'm not giving up, but because I have done this, see, and if I click and it will return, but it doesn't show. That's the thing, it doesn't show the shit that I want to show. So that's the thing. Oh Jesus. There we go. And we just go closer, and and we go tab, and now I'm gonna go like, all right, so main, there you go, there you go. Man, that was nostalgic as heck. Almost makes me want to cry. No, don't cry. Cry. No, it is, it was amazing to see that when you actually have something like you can move around and put it like almost, for me it sounds and it feels a lot extremely like something called worlds.com, or the original nostalgic one the furries had. It looked like that. That's what it looked like, literally like that. And it was like, holy fuck, you can have like models and shit like that, put it on 2D and have an overlay. It's the same thing that somebody made what was like a voxel like Doom. Another video that I'm gonna show. I was very surprised about this one. It was like somebody made a voxel like, and I'll show you this Doom voxel mode. Yeah. So
after just about 30 years, favorite digging simulator Doom's once 2D sprite graph Peterson.
But check this out.
So grab made, and of course show you a number of comparisons along the way.
Damn,
So grab that chainsaw,
this looks like 3D.
wrap it up, and let's get psyched about a voxel Doom.
That's so awesome.
But that tends to be hard enemies that are choose to sense GZ Doom have real 3D.
I miss those old days. We're so far from what we used to have. Where are we been even at those days? Where were to go so far from the good days? Well, there was an advantage of the good days. For example, it was more difficult to get the games back then. For example, a lot of people complain right now about like how actually you get a game that is like $60 and it's like fucking insanely expensive. Well, it was $60 back in the NBA and on the 90s. I remember buying a Super Nintendo and Super Mario World was like $60 or something like that. I tell my dad, hey, can I get like the Mega Man or something like that? I wanted a game like that. And my dad was like, no, it was like $60. It's too much. If you put $60 today, it's like 120, something like that. Yeah, it was like 50 to $60. It's still like 120 right now. I mean, if we make the inflation and everything, it will be like 120. Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, but I remember, yeah, there was actually places that they will actually charge it up a little bit more expensive than usual. Like there was Circuit City and places like, but I'm in LA, so it used to be like really expensive here in LA. But it was 50 to $60, you're right. It was something that crazy. And, but it was crazy because how it was expensive. It's like, yeah, but even back then it was kind of fucking insane to have like a game. You know, if we go to the inflation, like I said, it will be $100 to $120 today. Like it will be $100 for actually playing. But also you have to think that in those days you have like the cassettes, the physical part about it, the electronics, the physical. So you have to pay for that shit too. And it was like not only you were paying for the developers, but you were paying for the manufacturer of it. And that made it into really expensive. This is why I also have like the discussion right now with publishers that you go like, well, you have to pay 30%, and I was like, not really, because we're not selling any fucking shit, dude. Like you're not buying product. I mean the product of the physical product. What I mean, yeah, it's kinda stupid, but that was back then, you know. God, this is making me feel like I can understand why my mother was having a midlife crisis. Yeah, it's kinda crazy. They say that it's like a midlife crisis, but now we have something because the advantages things that we have right now is that if we think of what we're actually buying or doing stuff, we can see that we can it's no longer the stupidity that we used to say when we were like younger, like it's a midlife crisis. Or I heard about these guys like, yes, I listen to Joe Rogan, but I'm gonna be honest about it. I do enjoy listening to him for the comedians that they go through, and I listen to the stories that they talk about, like how actually going places. Sometimes they surprise me, obviously, but there's like usually, oh, that's interesting. Cynicism sometimes works. I'm not 100% with like Joe Rogan about everything. I was like, dude, not that I don't agree with the drugs, but not everything you need to have like in the drug type mentality, you know. And not everything's that complicated. By the way, I'm sorry to say, but I will have to go. Either fucking way. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna finish the game. I entered the game jam. This was interesting to do. It takes another day, but tomorrow I'll have to work. Fuck. Anyway. So, I'm not against it. This was a fun experience. I enjoy making this game. So I don't know what to do, how to put it on online. And I'm afraid it's gonna be too late until I put it. Well, it's part of it that I'm afraid. I still have one day. So let's say that I put it like this and there's bugs. The next time that I do this is just the music and just exporting it to HTML. I don't care how it goes. It's just gonna be like that. If it's actually bad, well, yeah, I'll fix it and I'll tell what the stories are. Because, for example, I'm already doing so we're gonna do the document tomorrow. So this is like what it looks like, the document that I'm doing. This is the game document that it goes with the game. So I have to replace these pictures, you know. All good. Make sure you have as much rest as you need. Was wondering about it was wonderful talking to you. Yeah, I'll say this, dude. Continue making that idea, because that was an interesting idea of like the PlayStation thing that you just flip the boxes. I wanted to do something like that, but my position of that, it's video. I know that you're not gonna be able to click on it and show the video. Although it could be something, I made sure to link the thing in Discord. Cool. I am thinking of doing that. It could be a good website. For example, I know that you cannot do 3D on you cannot do 3D on CSS. Though you can actually collect it like a graphic thing and a GIF, so it just twisted. I think the timestamp for the boxes that was a 17. Yes. Thank you for linking and putting the stuff on the Discord. I'm gonna work on that actually ideas. I want to see if that could be interesting to do like a link, like actually a website, and just put those. That could be an interesting thing, because you can blog about, for example, that could be a blog. And not kidding, you just do a specific website, and instead of doing website, make pieces of parts like the header and stuff like that on the bottom, and you have a header and two headers, and you can put like Yeah, had the thing at the bottom at the menu was press like L1 or L2 to see other games. Yeah. So it was like 2 pages or some shit like that. It was like that was pretty cool. My cousin had like he had 2 of these CDs, or was one of his friends. One of his friends was a little bit of a nerd, so he had like money, had like a electric guitar and a bunch of like these things, which was pretty cool. Now I go like, damn, I should actually play my electric guitar and do like the shit that I used to. But it was, yeah, it's an interesting concept because you could do it like, for example, you can do a GIF and you can set it at alpha and you can make those boxes like turn in itself, and you can make it like graphics on top of it. It's gonna look goofy because it's not gonna have the graphics, but there will be a way to find how to make the graphics. But you can do a website with it. And you can actually put like a, for example, you can do it like a local website. You don't have to do like, oh, I don't have to pay for a web page. You can do it locally. It's very nostalgic. I think it's awesome, the idea that you're actually bringing up. So I hope it goes well, dude. It's just an idea that well, your idea is really good. I thought of like making it a video, but you have another thing. Then it will be in volumes. Exactly. You will have to do like, you will have to do, how I'm thinking that you actually have to approach it is by obligation. You have CSS, so you have to connect each other, and then you will have the GIF, and it will be like a background type of thing, you know. Yes, there will be collaborations. I also think like, if you want to make it publicly, I will say like, of course, the permissions, but also I will say something like, besides the permissions, was like, you can put it as a blog, like a blogger type of thing. So it will be just an interesting way of actually blogging. It's just like your way of showing the games, and you just go directly, for example, you click on it and it goes directly to the link of like Steam, and you go like, oh look, I'm playing Exodus X, for example, and for example, and Steam doesn't have a problem with that because you're directing it to Steam, so usually it's not a problem. You can ask still. For example, something that I'm thinking of like you know, collaborations. What was looking? Oh yeah, the Exodus one. I'll show you something that is pretty cool. Like it's an Exodus game. Is it the fucking Star Fox ripoff or something like that? Well, it's like it's a copy of Star Fox, but check this out. I saw this game and it was blowing my mind. A Star Fox yeah, there we go. X-Zodiac. This one. Look at the graphics of this one. If I can make it bigger. Hold on. There you go. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, look at that. Look at the graphics of this one. That looks amazing. Would you imagine having like just the super lag on the Super Nintendo on one of these? That it feels like a PlayStation game. Like if you watch it, you go like, damn, am I watching PlayStation? So yeah, like look. So I will change the music, but still it's fucking amazing. I will make it darker. I'll make it darker because it's like a Star Fox kind of a thing. But look at. I want to do something interesting there, like a racing car. That are like these graphics, but it's the racing car or the robots one. There was like a story about like robots back in the Super Nintendo era. There was like this, oh, they're making Transformers. It wasn't Transformers. It was just like a test area. It was never released. It's like to this day it's talked about, and it's like an old thing. But there's like a game on the like the Super Effects or something like that. This is how it's called. Like 3D games on SNES. Look, there is a game.
Hey guys.
No, I don't care. Do it, do it. Of course, Star Fox 2.
Years later,
No,
and relatively
this
detailed
one. Okay, this is like Stunt Race FX.
Super Mario Kart, Stunt Race FX featured fully realized 3D courses with varying terrains and relatively detailed environments, including hills, dips, and bridges. This level of complexity wouldn't be seen again in a first-party racing game until Mario
That looks amazingly good for that game. That is usually like super
Kart
slow.
on Nintendo 64, and many features seen in Stunt Race FX are present in future Mario Kart entries, leading some gamers to conclude that the game may have been a sort of testbed for the Mario Kart series.
It wasn't.
One thing is for sure,
This game specifically was like a big thing about it. It was like actually a story about and I remember actually reading about it, like the game being nostalgic and stuff like that, like Game Informer, and it was like the Nintendo Club. There was like this magazine that was in the United States and in Mexico, and Nintendo Club actually talked about that it was developed so it's not the Mario Kart. Mario Kart already happened. And this was supposed to be like a Star Fox, that it will be ripping off Star Fox, or it will be like, oh, it's gonna be the successor of Star Fox.
the game certainly impressed consumers with its hardware-pushing visuals when it hit store shelves in 1994.
I played the game. It was pretty fucking awesome. This is what I will do. I will take the eyes, and I will take them off. But still, like that's my only opposition, and I will make many cars that they will look like.
I'd also like to mention as a quick aside, another Super FX racing game, Dirt Tracks FX, was published by Acclaim.
This one is also a crazy game. That one.
Star Fox game.
This
Some
one.
similarities are apparent between this game and its predecessor, but Vortex's biggest standout feature
This one, it was the Transformer
is
one.
its transforming mech protagonist, the morphing battle system. For many years, fans had speculated that this game may have been the result of an unreleased Argonaut prototype based on the Transformers Generation 2 television
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
series. However, programmer Michael Powell confirmed in a recent interview with Retro Gamer that Vortex and the unreleased Transformers game were two distinct projects. This game is still pretty cheap, and it's an interesting piece of Super Nintendo history, so I would
That's
definitely
what I'm saying.
recommend
It's like
checking
it
it
was
out
the
if you get the
Transformers,
chance.
and people thought it was the Transformers and shit like that. I wanted to show you this. So the next time that I do this like live stream or whatever, the final stream, if I do it tomorrow, the only thing that I'm gonna work on is just basic shit. Yeah, super basic shit. It's gonna be the music, and I will be all the way until midnight because now I have to work tomorrow early. I might actually chat with somebody if you wanna chat, and I still have another maybe 20 minutes or something like that. So but I will be off stream right now because, well, we achieved what we wanted. I wanted to fix this, and it was crashing on me, so I'm gonna show you what I was like crashing. So whenever I go click and I drag it and it says aiming, when I released it, it crashes and it gets stuck. But now it's like, okay, and look, I see like a line, look, and then you can actually do that, like a couple, if you click it correctly. See what I mean? It's like it gets stuck there, so I can. You see? So that's the thing, and I don't know how to animate that stuff. So those are the bugs, and but you can see the, and there will be an animation. I want to make an animation when the shadows just comes in. You know, like that will be an interesting kind of aspect to it. But that, you see, this is what is so cool about making this kind of a shit. It's because even that I'm in trouble right now, it's like I'm excited making it. Like, this is fucking complicated as shit, but I love doing it. It's like, it's fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking hard. But I'm gonna continue developing this, and I will put it together. Fuck it. Doesn't go well. I'll still continue making it. So we're gonna put it like the demo. We'll put it like a demo for the game jam, and this will be the demo for the game jam, which is gonna make it more complicated. By the way, the shadows will have more stuff on it, and I'm thinking of doing even more things about it. It's just gonna be like one stream, the animation stream. I'm gonna come back to the animation streams that I on my project that I'm doing, but I'm gonna a day for animation stream, a day for developing the games, and I'm just gonna continue doing this shit because this is fun. And if I can sell it, like genuinely sell it, and making games like that, I'm actually putting like I'm not kidding. Look, I have like I did this thing called Notion OS SO, sorry, Notion SO. This is a little bit personal, but it has like stuff that I'm doing. So I have like the game jam. So I develop games and I put it right here on this section, and I put it like in the task list. It's like, oh look, I have the 3D movie maker, movies to watch, cookbook, the stuff that I want to cook, the stuff that I'm already done. So all the stuff that I work on, the Bakersfield houses in Bakersfield. Yes, I want to move over to Bakersfield, and Unreal Engine, which I was learning, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So and this Godot thing, it became kind of an interesting one. So I'm just doing stuff on Godot and working things. Imagine a Godot thing, like actually 3D, kind of a Super Nintendo type of feeling. I will say this. Might you be good to be nostalgic, but I'm happy to say this. For the first time, I never seen so much shit. It shows just the beginning, brother. Like, people are developing games again. Look, if you don't believe me, check this out. I was blown away, like making like, okay, Super Nintendo games of 2024. See, look, there's actually.
So just straight up, I love what Retrobit's been doing with their retro re-releases for, you know, retro been heads up on what.
See what I mean? Look.
Excited than this one. Now, not to this quality. Back when it first came out, like, this is the type of game that you would not.
This is like the game that.
Look at that.
This is like a 16-bit. It was the demonic one, but it's new. This was a couple years ago. Look, they're selling it. They're selling this shit right now, right now. Not yesterday, not like 20, 60 years ago. Right now, they're selling this shit. And I'll go a little bit further. Look, if you can get the real deal, you can get this still. You can still go to Amazon, and you can develop your shit. You can still go to, oh hey, retro game. For example, there's like Game & Watch. There's a specific one that is like, what is this? Oh no. Oh no. Alright. But there's retro consoles like that, but there's one Retrocon. Is that what I mean? Retrocon. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Look, you might not have actually able to pay for the $140 with the PlayStation and SNES with those controllers. I mean, they're kind of a little bit crappy, but look at the controller. Just look at the controller. It's the fucking controller from the connector from the original game. So that's a Retron. This is the other one that is real. Look, it can play Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo games. So this is like $89, and it has two controllers. You still can get like, what is it, connector? Look, you still have the VCR level thing. You have HD or VCR, video, left, right, and it uses a 5-volt one, which is like a fucking basic. You see, like, it's a little bit more crazy than your usual game, but still, look, it's comfortable. Not the best, but still, it's like very fucking nostalgic. And you can, and that's what is so cool, is like you can go into Retron type of like Retron, was it game, yeah, well, like the controllers. So you can go independently and grab controllers like this. So you have like a little bit of like, you know, So you have a Retron 5, for example, that works with the Retron 5. But there's controllers that you can go. See, that's what I mean. Look at this. Which oh fuck, that's what is that? So you can search for specifically the controllers that you're looking for, you know. Like, what is that connection? So look, you can have like this. There you go. Like the originals, and look, the original connectors. Look at that. They did the color on purpose, strangely, so it's actually not connected to the Super Nintendo. I know that, but look, you have controllers like that. Now I'm gonna show you this. Sometimes you can do like write stuff and like things like that before I go to before I go AliExpress, and that's the only thing I want to show to the world. But I know AliExpress, it could be reliable or unreliable. You have to be sure what you're reading about. But you can go 13-inch CRTs that they still have going. No? CRT? Okay, CRT. There you go. Mini monitor. No, we need a real one. There you go. A real CRT for that is like $600. I think it's like a ripoff, but okay. So let's go CRT TV, for example. Ooh, change RGB colors. Cool. CRT TV, for example. There you go. There's like, well, no, that's not what I want. There you go. This is a real CRT. This is a cathode ray tube, and there you go. It's a 5-inch one, but it's kind of, you have to search it correctly because it's like CRT TVs, you know. So AliExpress or Alibaba? Is it Alibaba? Hold on, is it Alibaba? The ones that you have like, looks like a Atari control connector from the other controller. Yes, it could be. So I'm just checking the stuff here. So you go CRT 13 CRT TVs. Let's go very general. Dun, da, da, dun. Look at that. Look at that. Entertainment for your you want an entertainment for your actually car? Check this out. So you can put that on your car. But not interested right now. It's a 9-inch one, but I'm interested on this one. Look. It's a real CRT. So you can go like, if you go to the bottom and look, RCAs. So you can put your fucking Retron on this kind of a machine. And it's usually 20 to 30 bucks, but I think you have to actually, minimum order 200 pieces. So you have to have like 30 bucks for each one. So it's like, oh god, fucking. I want to wash my dog so she can stop itching. Oh yeah. Oh. But there you go. Cheapest 14-inch. There you go. 600 units or whatever, and you have to buy them. Oh, we have like fucked up. Oh no, is it? This one looks suspicious. A little bit. Always love the LTVs. I have a CRT in real life on my back. I do have a CRT myself. I do recommend like fixing this stuff or looking at the CRTs, for example. And you will notice little by little that they're kind of fakey. For example, this is not so fake. There you go, 2 pieces. You can start with 2 pieces on this one, so you can go like, okay, like what? I will spend $50 and another $50 so they can send it, you know? So, oh, you have a CRT? That's pretty cool. So this is what I'm saying. Is like, if you're in the chat or wherever, if anybody's saying hi, clear. Nobody has said anything just besides actually config. Oh god. So that's what I like doing stuff like this. You have to search the correct stuff. Now, Alibaba is not actually the problem, or AliExpress. Technically are the same thing, but you have to understand that these are companies from Shenzhen. Shenzhen is like a city in China, but they're famous because it's the Silicon Valley of China. I don't think it's the newest Silicon Valley, but I think it's the Silicon Valley of China. You just grab a bunch of circuits and it's like that. Also, there's a lot of poverty, so you will see a lot of people on the streets just like janking on chips and putting it in the new places and, I don't know, making stuff. I don't know. But there you go. That's the risk of these televisions. Like, you have to be very careful what you're buying and like asking for it. So like, I will ask for 2 TVs about this. If I have like a home or a bigger place to work on the stream or whatever, I will put like 2 TVs for sure of this shit. And I will make like with my old TV, well, the TV, funny story. I found this TV, or rather my mom found the TV, and it's like, can you like check it out? And nobody touched it, not the cable, not nothing. So I go like, hey, let's grab it. We pick it up. It doesn't turn on, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's dead. So I opened it up, and I found that the chip for actually the video doesn't work. And it's unsoldered. I soldered the chip, the RCAs, and the TV turns on. And I go like, okay, I couldn't have a better day, you know. So I just have to get my own old stuff and try working on those, getting a Retron or whatever. But I'm already committed to do like furniture on my house, so I'm gonna work on that too. Eventually, games. I've been being asked also on VR chat that if I come back to do like the VR chat like bar or whatever, and just hang out and do stuff and shit there. That would be cool. Pikapiti has his cats that is like interactive cats and they move around, and I go like, that could be cool too. Like actually working with the, you know, like a bunch of cats or whatever the fuck. That could be interesting too. Like imagine just like a red panda and cats just running around and you can pet them. Misinformation to people. The reason I say misinformation is because you can, in real life, you cannot pet a red panda. They don't like it. They don't like that. They don't like being pet. But there's something like that, so there you go. I like the old shit, as concerned. I do genuinely. This is the reason why I have like a workbench, because it's an Amiga reference. So I want shit like that. So you know. So there you go. Thank you for watching. We're just gonna break on the stuff here. I appreciate it, everybody. Sadly, I have to go. And but let me see if I have sufficient people that they can watch. Nope, we don't have sufficient people. We have 2 viewers, and I think the other one is me. But thanks for coming. Have a good one. Thank you. So I just wanted to show you that. Well, I'll see you later, everybody. All right. Thank you for coming. And remember, stay crazy. Yay. Have a good one. I'll think of better ideas to close up. So I have J Division for you. Someone take these dreams away that point to me another day. A duel of personalities that stretch all true realities. Your reality that point me another thing. All to the personality. They keep calling me. They keep calling me. Keep on calling me. They keep calling me. With the figures from the past, and the mocking voices rain the tales. Imperialistic house of prayers, conquistadors who took their share. They keep calling me. They keep calling me. Keep on calling me. Calling me. Calling me. Calling me. Calling me. Calling me. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.